Teacher Sylvia is my name. I am back again with animals, a topic in primary 5, in primary 6, in primary 7. And don't get tired of learning, because if you get tired, you're going to expire, as you see those things in a shop. When they expire, they are not bought, they are just thrown away. So get your writing tool, get your notebook and note down. God gave us these creatures to take care of them. We need to look after them well, because some of them are good to us, like a hen, which gives us eggs. We eat eggs because they are nutritious. We eat eggs, we crack them, we boil them, we fry, we eat them, we sell them to get money. And these hens have their young ones, which are called chicks. When it is only one, say chick. And when they are many together, those hens are many, call them chickens. We've seen the hen, and that one is a rooster. It's a cock, an old one. Then the young one also has another name, and these are all domestic birds. We keep them for meat. We keep them for meat. That's a calf, a young one of a cow. You know, even animals have babies. Did you know that? They also have babies that they take care of. They feed them. They feed them. And we also take care of them, because they are useful animals. I'm trying to explain so that even those children in class 4 and 5 can be able to understand. I'm using a simple language. That is cow. A cow has patches. Do you see those black patches? That good animal has 4 legs. Yes, it gives us milk. And it is standing there with its young one. A heifer is a female. We have a bullock. Bullock is the male, and then the female, that one that gives us milk, the one that produces. As we see the mother in a home, we have the mother and we have the father. So the mother is the heifer, and then the father is the bullock. Now this one has born a baby, has born a calf. Calf is C-A-L-F. And that is how we write the word born, has born, with letter E. When it is, I was born in America, I was born in Russia, I was born in Malago, then you remove the E. Those ones are also used for animal. My darling in baby in primary 4. Are you there to see those animals? You've always heard the teacher talk about the oxen that plow our land. They cultivate the land for us. They prepare it for sowing seeds. Now these ones are also dipped to get rid of the ticks. You see those pests that disturb, the insects that disturb the animals. For us, we have lice. We have mosquitoes, but they also have insects that disturb them. So they dip them in medicine to get rid of them. That's cattle, the bullock, the cows, the heifers, the bulls, call them cattle all together. And this is a brood. This one has 2 meanings. This one has 2 meanings. It can be a verb, and it can also be when you put you sit on your eggs. You are brooding because you want them to hatch. You want to hatch the eggs. And that is hatchery, place for hatching a large number of eggs. And this is artificially. Yes, the animal, the bird can do it alone and brood its eggs, but it can also be helped to hatch a large number of them. This is a flock, a number of sheep. We don't say sheep, we say sheep. We say sheep. And there's a sheep on water, S-H-I-P, but this is S-H-E-E-P, sheep. When the ox is only one, we say oxen. When there are many, when it's one, we say ox, and when there are many, we say oxen. And that is a team of oxen when you see them in a large number. That's the bullock I was talking about. That's a male cow. Yes, we have the bull. Bull is a bull is older than a bullock. A bullock is younger, a young bull, a young male bull. That's plowing. He's trying to prepare the land, remove the weeds. They do the necessary preparations. Those animals are very useful to us. And they are the oxen we've been talking about. There's a sound made by a duck. A duck quacks. A duck quacks. I know you always listen to these birds because we have them at home. We have a cockerel. We have a cockerel. That one is a young domestic cock. Very young. It's hard for you to tell whether it will turn into a rooster. Yes, that is a cockerel. Very young, as we saw the bullock and then the heifer. When you feed your animal, it will also be healthy, like that one you see. Like that animal is very healthy because it is well fed. Remember that when you keep all the animals on the same piece of land and they eat too many on one piece, that is overgrazing. Yes, that's the cow that mows. Even the bull also mows. Moo. You've ever heard that? Then there's bow. And there's meow. That's the sound I'm talking about. And when you want some food from your mom, that's a baby. Pig, it grunts. You can you can imitate it. I can't do it well, but it grunts. And don't tell me that you don't eat it, you don't write the answer right. No, don't skip it. Just skip the answer. It doesn't mean that you've eaten it. Those are the teats. Those are the teats. And those are the nipples for a female animal, from which the milk is sucked. And they come from the udder, because the udder holds the milk. You chew the cud. We chew the cud. What do you mean? You chew continuously, even what has been hidden in your teeth, you remove it and chew it again. That's what the goat does. We call it chewing the cud. Those are the horns. You've ever seen that part on an animal? Those are the horns, and they use them as weapons to protect themselves. Yes, don't try to attack them because you think they don't have. Those are animal weapons. We have the hooves. You can say hoofs. you can say horse. This one has two spellings. You can say hoofs without V and then without E. Instead of V and E, you put there F. Those are the feet of the cows. Yes, for the feet of a cow. To dock is to cut the tail short. Cut it short. That is to dock. Don't forget the spellings. And there are people who learn the science of animals. We deworm. You deworm, the word de means you get rid of something. You deworm, get rid of worms from this animal's body. We also deworm our children because it is inevitable anyway. You just find yourself with these worms. That is a poultry. A poultry takes care of birds, takes care of hens, takes care of, anyway, I want to use one word. Those are chickens. He can take care of ducks. That is the meat of a chicken, the meat of a cock, the meat of a rooster, the meat of a cockerel, the meat of a hen, that is chicken. And the meat of a duck is duck. The meat of a calf is a veal. Yes, the meat of a cow is beef. That's the udder we talked about. That holds, that is between the legs to hold the milk. The teats grow from that. Piggery, this is an act rearing pigs, and that is piggery. That's piggery. We have that person you see there. We have an abattoir. An abattoir is a place where animals are slaughtered from. We slaughter these animals, skin and hide. These are the large skin treated for human use. We make belts, we make bags, we make watches, we make chairs, we make a lot of things using that skin of an animal. That is to slaughter. You kill an animal. You kill an animal for meat, for different purpose. That person is called a butcher. That man is called a butcher. He's the one who sells the meat. He's a butcher. And the place is a butcher's. There's an apostrophe there, and then later S. When they are in plural, we say butchers. Remove the apostrophe and then write butchers. When it is only one, put an apostrophe there and then S. That is a place. A person is a butcher. And butchery is an act of preparing meat for sale, for human consumption. If we are going to eat it, then it has to be prepared, and that's the butchery. We have the carcass, that's the dead body of an animal. And then we have a corpse, that's a dead body of a human being. Dead body of a human being. That's what we call corpse. It's a dead body, and it is in a mortuary. We will learn this when I introduce another topic called burial. This one is extinct. Because we have poachers who hunt these animals illegally, yes, we find that some animals are not seen anymore. They are not in existence. They are not in existence, and that is why we say extinct. Yes, they are no longer in existence. Young boys, they are in lower classes. You need to know this. There are some animals that are hunted, and these are endangered animals. Make sure you vaccine your animals, like babies, like we do to babies. These animals are taken to the veterinarian. This is a person who treats, studied hard to make sure he treats our animals. And we take these animals to the veties, VET''S. When there are many, we say vets. And when it is only one, we say veties. They are also vaccinated against some diseases. They also suffer. That is why we don't need to torture them, but take care of them. Yeah, we get the sperm. This is a bit wide, but also already know the sperm is placed directly into the uterus, yeah, to achieve pregnancy. Because maybe this animal is not able to do it. We have the skinny, that animal has not been well fed. We can even count the bones. We can count its bones. There are even some children, and that's what we call starvation. People become skinny. It's not healthy like the other animals we saw. These are pets that we keep at home for pleasure. We play with them. They give us company. There are some dogs that can carry our things. Yes, you go with it. I've seen some blind men sending their animals to go and do some shopping. They are our pets. Domestic animals, these are animals that we keep at home, mostly for food. For food. And there's a dog that is not kept for food, but for protection. These are wild animals. We find them in the bush. We find them in the forest. Yes, these wild animals. Some of them are kept in a zoo for viewing. Many children want to go to the zoo. Those are wild animals. And that one is a fierce animal. I don't know whether there's any other animal that is fiercer than. Fiercer, you put R. Not more fierce, but fiercer than a lion. A lion is the king of the jungle. A very, very dangerous animal. And that is its home. It lives in a den. It lives in a den. That is its home. In a den, we find other animals living in holes like a mouse, like a rat. And we have some other animals that live in burrows. We have the pride, that is a group of lions. A group of lions is called a pride. We saw the team of oxen. We see the troop of monkeys. We see the foxes are also there. Some people call them foxen. No, those are foxes. Ox is ox, and when there are many, we say oxen. When it is only one, it has a thick, this animal with a thick tail. When there are many, they are called foxes. They are not foxen. This lion roars. it roars. Hey, and you get broken. That's why you need to do all the work, because if they throw you inside that big mouth, you will not survive. Do the work like they tell you to do. Yeah, this is an elephant that trumpets. It also has some young ones. The other one, the lion, has the cubs. An elephant has the calves. Yeah, it has calves. A young one, when it's only one, is a calf. This called clap. That's the noise it makes. That's the noise it makes, the sound it makes. The horse neighs. The horse. This is a horse. We love horses. We love donkeys. They do some work for us. And the sound it makes. The other one brays. A donkey brays. I'm just reminding you because you learned this in nursery. Yes, a monkey chatters. A monkey chatters. A horse neighs. Don't forget that. Don't forget what these animals do and the sound they make. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for being with us. Let's meet again for another part. Bye.